In the palace of the Phaeacians, Odysseus continues his account. After being rejected by Aeolus and losing the chance to return to Ithaca, the ships sailed on for 6 more days. On the 7th day, they came in sight of a new land. Before them opened a deep and narrow harbor, enclosed by high cliffs. The entrance was tight, but inside the waters appeared calm and secure. Odysseus ordered 11 ships to enter the harbor, while his own remained outside, tied to a rock with a rope, for he preferred to observe the situation first. The place seemed silent. No men were visible, nor smoke from villages, yet the landscape showed signs of human presence. Odysseus sent 3 men to explore, as he had done before. Among them was a herald, so that they might clearly report what they discovered. The 3 advanced inland. They reached a spring of fresh water, where they met a young woman. She was tall and strong, and seemed the daughter of a powerful man. The companions asked who she was and where the city stood. The young woman pointed toward her father's palace, which lay not far away. The 3 approached. They entered the dwelling and encountered the mother of the young woman. She was enormous in size and imposing in appearance. At once she called for her husband, the king of the Laestrygonians. When the king appeared, he seized one of the men and killed him on the spot. Preparing to devour him, the other 2 fled back to the ships. Meanwhile the king shouted, and the Laestrygonians came running from the city. They were giants, tall and powerful, armed with massive stones. From the cliffs surrounding the harbor, they began to hurl rocks at the ships anchored inside. The vessels were struck with violence. The stones shattered the hulls, broke the oars, and crushed the men. The Laestrygonians descended to the shore and struck down the sailors as though they were fish caught in a net. The harbor, which had seemed a safe refuge, became a trap. Odysseus watched the scene from his own ship, which had remained outside the entrance. He understood at once that there was no possibility of saving the other vessels. He ordered his men to cut the rope and row with all their strength. The ship avoided the harbor's mouth and escaped into the open sea. Behind them, 11 ships were destroyed. The men within the harbor died beneath the blows of the Laestrygonians. Only Odysseus' ship survived, with the crew aboard it. For the first time, the entire fleet had been reduced to a single vessel. Odysseus tells the Phaeacians of this episode as one of the gravest of the journey. There had been no deception and no error from the crew. The harbor had concealed the danger, and the strength of the Laestrygonians surpassed all defense. The loss was complete. 11 ships, hundreds of men, gone in a matter of hours. From that moment, Odysseus remained with only 1 crew. Every surviving man understood that the voyage was becoming more difficult. The accumulated losses weighed heavily upon them, and the curse of Polyphemus seemed to take visible form. The lone ship returned to the sea. There was no time to mourn the dead. Odysseus had to guide what remained of his men. After days of sailing, they reached another island, covered with forests and wrapped in a different kind of silence. Less sudden, but no less troubling. Odysseus concludes this part of the tale before the Phaeacians. After the Laestrygonians, his crew had been reduced to a single band. The journey home continued, yet it was clear that every landing could conceal another loss. Before them lay the island of Circe, and new trials awaited them.